Greetings, I'm Frankie from RK07 Environmental Engineering. I'm having my industry training at CNL Consultant Northern Central Berhad. CNL is an environmental, safety and health company. Therefore, my job scope during industrial training is to perform CHRA, CEM, noise monitoring and air monitoring. I have performed CHRA for Kazakh Mineral, Taichung Marine Engineering and Lyset Galvanize. The CHRA assessment is in accordance with the CHRA manual guidelines, the editions, ICOP and use regulation established by the Department of Safety and Health. Under the use regulations, CHRA is required for all chemical hazards to have been used at the workplace. The table below shows the definitions of chemical hazards to health. Due to the information is private and confidential, so I just share the general form for CHRA assessment. Form A, work unit descriptions. Form B, list of chemical hazards to health assess. Form C, work unit assessment. This figure shows the calculations and classification criteria for inhalation and thermal contact. Lastly, Form D, control measures and recommendation. Besides that, I also perform CEM for Salutica Allied Solutions. The instrument used for conducting CEM will be the personal air sampling pump, solid solvent tubes, tubing and sampling pump calibrator. Personal air sampling pump must undergo calibrations before and after monitoring. The figure shows how to install a personal air sampling pump. When performing CEM, the sampling head must be within the breathing zone and the air sampling pump must be worn during working hours. The figure shows the template for CEM. Furthermore, I also perform boundary noise monitoring for KKSL and ambient noise monitoring for IIC micro precisions. The instrument used to perform noise monitoring will be sound level meter. The reading need to be recorded are LAEQ, LMAX, LP, L10 and L90. Last but not least, I also perform ambient air monitoring for KKSL and air emission for Hattori Mineral Malaysia and IIC micro precisions. The figure shows the installations of dual channels ambient fine dust samplers. Dual channel ambient fine dust samplers is used to determine the ambient air quality by using two types of filters, which are PM10 and PM2.5. The instruments used for conducting air emissions are fuel gas thermocouple, E-instruments, impingers, IS soft flow, AMS, air cube, pitot tube, and associated accessories. E-instrument is used to measure the parameters such as oxidants, carbon monoxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and sulfur dioxide, as well as combustible, temperature, and draft before conducting air emission. The figure shows the instrument setup of air emissions. Besides that, safety harness need to be worn when performing job at high place. Furthermore, there is an interview section with my supervisor, Ms. Lim. There are two questions for this interview session. First, what do you think of my internship performance? Second, any advice to me so that I can improve in the futures?
I'm very satisfied with Frankie's overall performance. He is quick in learning something new, hardworking, and willing to do whatever needs to be done. I believe it has been a positive learning experience in learning some basic knowledge regarding environmental engineering field, such as CHRA chemical health risk assessment, CEM chemical exposure monitoring, air emission, noise monitoring, and local exhaust ventilation monitoring. Last but not least, I hope he can improve his expression skill and communication skill. Overall, Frankie is an excellent intern. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lim, for your advice. I'll bear it in mind. That's all for my presentations. Thank you.